Hi, first grade. Today we are going to read Apple Jobs by Gina Klein and Madeline Heckman. This week we've been talking all about apples and apple orchards, and last week we talked about pumpkins and pumpkin patches, so I just thought this would be a good book to share all about apple jobs. See if you learned something new about apples that you did not know before. You have apples in your lunch, but where did the apples come from? Did they come from the fridge? The store? But the apples didn't grow in the fridge or at the store, right? They went on a long trip to get into your lunch. You look here, it shows the farm, the warehouse, going from a truck to the grocery store, into the cart, and into your lunch. This one says farm jobs, starting at the farm. That's where the apples start from. Apples grow on trees. To get good apples that you want to eat, it's really hard work. Here's a picture of an apple orchard. Farmers know how to grow good apples. Apple trees need sun and food. Apple trees need to be cut back. They need to be kept safe from bugs, and then the apples need to be picked off the trees. Here's a lady and she says, I grow the apples. So she must work at the apple farm or the apple orchard. Farmers get to work out in the fresh air. They like to take care of the apple trees. Some of you maybe have an apple tree at home. If you go here at school, there is an apple tree out by one of the playgrounds here actually at school. Some apple farms are huge and some farmers need some help. They hire people to help them do the work. The work is hard and the pay can be small. It says, we pick the apples, and it shows those that are hired to pick the apples. They're called pickers. The apples are ripe. It's time to get them to the store. People load the apples on big trucks. So the next step after the farm is they've got to be loaded onto these trucks. And it says, I put the apples on the truck. So they have these big containers that carry all the apples that get loaded onto a truck. Other people drive the trucks. And we have a picture of a trucker. Some trucks go a long way to get to the store. This one says cold trucks. Mr. Fred Jones made the first truck that keeps food cold. Food does not go bad on this kind of truck. So there's actually big trucks and semis that are like a cooler in the back that keep the food cool. So when they travel all throughout the states, the food doesn't go bad. People who drive trucks need to stop at truck stops. People sell them gas and food. And here's a man that works at a truck stop, and what's he doing there? Putting in gas in the truck. Now we have some store jobs. This man runs the store. He gets the apples when they come to the store. He knows how many apples the store has, how many apples the store sells, and when he has to buy more. So this is a grocery store manager, and he keeps track of how many apples they need, how many apples they sell, and they get it from the farm and the trucks that supply it. Over here we have the produce manager. So she works in where the fresh fruits and vegetables are. This woman runs the part of the store where the fresh fruits and vegetables are. She tells other people where to put the new apples, and they put the apples on the shelves. This man's job is to help you pay for your apples. He tells you how much to pay and takes your money. Now you have apples to take home and put in your lunch. I'm sure everyone here at school has had an apple on their plate at least once. And now we have all the different jobs that we just talked about. Right now is a great time to get apples because harvest. And you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Have a good day and eat an apple.